these words on this page without making a mistake. Look at the letter at the end and remember the sound it makes. Get ready.
Kite.
Yes, kite. Get ready to read this word the fast way. Get ready.
Kid.
Yes, sound it out. Get ready.
Kid.
Sound it out. Get ready.
Kid.
What word?
Kid.
Yes, kid. Boys and girls, sound this word out. Get ready.
Seal.
What word?
Seal.
Yes, steel. Read these words the fast way. Get ready.
Play.
Yes, play. Get ready.
Must.
Yes, must. Let's read these words the fast way.
Asbestos high for everyone. Yeah, an asbestos high. Yeah, kite must hit still plane. Whatever the hell it was. Hell, I'm uneducated to remember that shit, what they trying to teach you in school. But, man, if I got that right, it said plane must hit still. That's the way it sounded like, but just spelt a little bit differently, or read differently. But that's the interpretation I got, like a whole bunch of other people on earth has gotten. Well, everyone's, you knows whose I am. But today I'm the Napoleon hippie terrorist. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Napoleon, the Illuminati hippie terrorist today. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about the Illuminati again. And I wrote me a terror story today. Yeah, it's going to put terror in your heart today. Because I'm the hippie terrorist. And I got to see how long I've been being recorded. All right. Well, the title of my terror story today, from the Napoleon hippie terrorist, or shall I say the hippie Napoleon terrorist, because Napoleon was the Illuminati itself. Yeah, kind of scary. Well, let's get back on to my terror story for the world to share to each other. The asbestos clouds. Yeah, you know what asbestos is? Well, I lived around asbestos all my life. I worked around it all my life. I seen my friends dying from asbestos. I remember when I was a kid, we lived real close to the asbestos mines. And they had a big rainstorm, and as they said, all that asbestos ran off into the California aqueduct. Well, guess where the California aqueduct goes to? Yeah, it goes to L.A. So everybody was drinking asbestos water and they didn't even know it. Well, the hippie terrorist knows everything in life. Now, yeah, today is 2/11/2014. And every month on the 11th day, I just seems to ticks in my mind about how those Twin Towers came down and how all that asbestos was just blown all over hundreds of thousands of people. Yeah, and they're all dying of cancer in the lungs. Well, this is to each and every one of you. Yeah, this is dedicated to each and every one of you that's dying from asbestos cancer. I take my hat off to each and every one of you, but yeah, my hair is kind of ugly looking. I was out drinking all night long. I was drinking that tequila again. Yeah, to kill me, or to kill you, or to kill us all. But yeah, but when the hippie terrorist is on that stuff, hell, he just loves life. And wakes up in the morning and wants to write. Asbestos clouds. title of my terror story today to the world. Remember, this is all dedicated to everybody that lived in New York at the time the Twin Towers fell down. And you're all dying, especially the fire department people, they're all dying of cancer right now too. And the government says, there's nothing wrong with you, just go home and dies. Be quiet's how you're gonna die. The asbestos clouds, as the bombs that were heard by billions, that imploded the Twin Towers down. Everyone has since been screaming how it was an inside job. And as the Twin Towers were brought down by explosives that spread the asbestos clouds all around, now hundreds of thousands are still dying from how the Illuminati brought the Twin Towers down. And as a bunch of murderers who call themselves the Skull and Bones, they are still sacrificing the world's children inside the wars they spread around. And as the wars sacrifice the world's children, when the wars are spread around, the war started after the Twin Towers had fallen, so that a new world order would come around. And as the Illuminati preach about their new world order and how cash will never be found, for the Skull and Bones want 6.5 billion humans dying since the day after the asbestos clouds consumed the crowds. And like all the humans that will be dying from the cancer that was spread around, even the depleted uranium bombs are still doing the killings, even after the wars left the towns. And as the children who will be dying, from the ones who like to sacrifice all of the world's children, one day, too, you will see your own self dying when the cancer does come around. And as the billions that will be dying from what the wars are doing to the world, one day our own world will be dying from what the Illuminati does to the world. Yeah, it was written on 10:25 a.m., like I said, 2/11/2014. Yeah. You knows everybody must be a stupid motherfucker to think that just 2 jets brought down 3 buildings down that day. Yeah, some stupid motherfuckers. They all fell down the same way. No, except that the asbestos Twin Towers, see, asbestos was made for installation in the olden days. And that's the reason why I worked around it, because I worked around all this insulation steam pipes, the old ones, around these generators, steam generation plants that I used to work in. And guys, man, I just remember everything says, warning, warning, asbestos, have your mask on, put your mask on. We'll see all the hospitals, all the government offices was made like that in the olden days. Well, New York Twin Tower, well, that's what they insulated that whole building was with, the asbestos. And they knew, whoever owned the Twin Towers knew that was owned by the world's central bank or the Queen of England. And they were leaning over, and they had to demolish the buildings, but they knew that it would cost them billions of dollars just to remove the asbestos and get rid of it. So they just planted so many bombs inside that place, so they didn't have no asbestos chunks to bury in the ground, so it just blew all over New York City. And you're still drinking and breathing that asbestos, you fools, living in New York City. Yeah, I'm too scared to even still go there. And it's been, how many, 12 years ago? Gosh. Yeah. a sad world in life. And that's the reason why I became a hippie terrorist, is I want each and every one of you to love me like a brother, and I love you like a brother or sister in life. And I want to fight my government any which way I can possibly do. And when I seen George Bush's face inside that classroom, when that secret agent walks over and whispers in George Bush's ear and says, "Yeah, we're being attacked by the United States." Well, it looked like a little kid that was sitting in a classroom that just committed the greatest sin on earth, and he looked scared. Yeah, he blinked his eyes like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna get punished if I get caught for doing this and be sentenced to death." And he does that look, and he just shrugs it off like, "Well, I just got to act normal now," in front of the children, that, especially after they said, "Kite, hit, still, plane, must." Yeah, I wonder what that kite means. Was that a code that, Operation Kite? Could that what maybe 9/11 was called, the CIA false flag terrorist job that they did? So George Bush says, "You either with us or you with the terrorist." Well, I became a terrorist that day, and I realized that I had to become like the Napoleon and fights for my freedom. But not to fight to take over other nations like Syria and Iran and soon North Korea for their new world order. Yeah, I hope everybody share this video on to others, but don't share my video on to others. Yeah, you don't have no heart inside of you to do it. Yeah, too scared. I just don't blame you. Because the CIA will kill you just like they're going to kill me one day. You don't want to be involved with a hippie terrorist spreading his words around the world as how he can stop all the wars by the hippie terrorist just using his words. Yeah, that's how much faith the hippie terrorist has in his heart. But I don't have faith in your heart that sees this video, because I don't think he has a heart to share this video on to others. God damn, you see my goddamn eyes. Such 1,000 every stinks in goddamn videos. Shit, man. Guys, why did I talk about George Bush's eyes, man? Makes me take off my glasses so my eyes will get scanned, so my facial features will get scanned for the drones. Yeah, here. Let me go ahead and give you the profile right now, CIA agents. Yeah, I'll get you backside of me too, so yeah, get a good backside of me for your drone, so even when I got my backs turned against the drone, you're gonna assassinate me. Or should I say the one who's flying the drone, but one day the drones will fly them own selves. Yeah, the murderers just press a button, says, go find this guy and kill him for us. Doesn't have no conscious person that has to sleep at nighttime going, "Man, I just killed a hippie terrorist." Yeah, I just killed a hippie terrorist. Well, everyone, I knows I'm going to get dislocated from your brain cells, so I just wants everybody to love each other like a brother and sister and be like hippies, like in the 1960s and 70s, and protest against the wars.